Yo guys, what's going on? It's FusionBlitzx here, bringing you guys another PC build guide. So in this video, I'm going to give you guys a PC build guide for a really compact, all-out gaming PC. It's not the most powerful gaming rig you can get, but for the price and for the size, you are getting a lot of power, and I think it's a really nice PC. So let's get straight into the build guide. So for the CPU, I chose the Intel Core i5-6500. Now this is a 3.2 GHz quad-core CPU, made by Intel, so you know it's going to be good. It's of the new Skylake architecture, so you get updated instruction sets, you get a little bit more performance, and all that good stuff. We are not going for an overclockable model here, because for gaming, it's really not going to affect much, and you're just paying extra money. We're not really doing any type of video editing, but you can certainly do that if you want, but it's not what we're aiming for. So Intel Core i5 is pretty much perfect for gaming, and we might as well go with the new Skylake CPUs, because it's a completely new build. Now for the motherboard, I chose the ASRock H170M ITX AC motherboard. Now this is a mini ITX motherboard because we're going for a very compact build here. And I chose this one because it's reasonably cheap. It doesn't skimp out on many of the features. It has AC wireless, so that's nice if you like that kind of stuff, and you might need it depending on your setup. But it has all the features you would need. Good motherboard, good quality, that's all you really need from a motherboard. We're not overclocking, so we don't need to go for the expensive Z series. So yeah, it's all good. Now for the memory, I chose 16GB of crucial memory. No fancy heat spreaders or anything, because they're honestly not very necessary, because these things don't use much power, they don't warm up as much. So yeah, crucial memory, 16GB of DDR4 for $90. Pretty cheap, and you get a lot of memory. I'm recommending 16GB now is because games are starting to use more than 8 gigs, and some games just won't run with 8 gigs, surprisingly. I know it's a bit bizarre, but games are starting to use more than 8 gigs, and they really are benefiting in terms of frame rate and stuff. So right now, I can easily justify spending a little bit more to get that 16GB, and it's DDR4, so it's a lot better anyway. Now for storage, we have a dual setup solution as always. I have a Samsung A50 EVO series 250GB solid state drive. Now, I always recommend a solid state drive because it just makes your PC a lot faster, much more responsive, and it's just better to store your applications and your important files on there so you can quickly access them. And we have a 1TB Western Digital Caviar Blue for mass storage and storing all your games and all that good stuff. Nothing else to it, just good storage, nothing complicated, and that's it. Now, for the video card, I chose to go with one of the newest GPUs on the market, and that is the XFX Radeon R9 Nano. Now this is pretty much a Fury X that runs off air cooling and is a lot smaller than a regular Fury X. Now, and it also has a lower TDP and it's air cooled, yeah, I already said that. But it's a 4GB video card. It's really powerful. Like, it's not that far behind the Fury X, so you can run 4K games with this if you really wanted to. Maybe not at max settings, but like medium to high settings, and you can get pretty decent frame rates as long as you turn off the anti-aliasing and stupid stuff like that, because you don't need anti-aliasing at 4K resolutions. But $650, really powerful GPU, and it's nice and compact, so it's perfect for this compact build that I'm going for here. Now for the case, I chose the Cooler Master Elite 110 Mini ITX case. It's a really small case, but it fits an ATX power supply. Takes our motherboard, takes just everything that we need, has plenty of room for storage drives. If you want to add another SSD, you can always do that. But yeah, just a really nice small cube case. Really small. I don't think we can get any smaller than that and get all this stuff in here. We might be able to, but I am not aware of any cases like that. But yeah, just a really nice case for very cheap, $29 right now, which is pretty good. Now for the power supply, I chose the EVGA Supernova Next 650W 80+ Gold Certified Modulus Power Supply. Now this is pretty cheap for a modular power supply because it really helps with cable management, especially in a tiny case like this. You're going to need all the cable management you can get. It's gold rated, so you're going to get better efficiency, and it's pretty quiet as well because EVGA knows how to make their power supplies. And that pretty much wraps up this build. This is a really compact build. It shouldn't be too difficult to put together because the Cooler Master case is a very nice case, makes things really easy, but you're getting a ton of performance for only around $1,300, which isn't too much considering all the games you'll be able to play. And speaking of games, if you guys want to get some cheap games, maybe they're too expensive on Steam for whatever, I have a link in the description for a link to G2A. So if you click that, you can go to G2A, go find games for cheap, and help support my channel, because that's what that link does. I'd really appreciate it. You get good cheap games, and I get a little bit of money to help out the channel. All good. So that's all I have to talk about in this video. Hope you guys enjoyed this PC build guide, and as always, thanks for watching. Peace out.